I know you're seeing cryptocurrency everywhere. Friends have it, they've got wallets. And maybe you've got a business and you're thinking, how can my business get its hands on some digital gold? Let's explore. It's My Business with Ken Mariko. Sure, businesses can own real estate, stocks, even the jar of gummy bears in the company break room. But what about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, altcoins? Cryptocurrency is property. It's business property. With all things business, you need to separate your personal and your business matters. Well, if you have a Coinbase account, you can do that with Bitcoin and your altcoins. There's a feature that Coinbase has where it allows you to create separate portfolios. And what you can do is purchase some crypto for the business and put it in a separate business portfolio. And that allows you to track it and move money there. But it's not so clean. It's not a super clean way to do it because you can't really open a business account for Coinbase and crypto. So you're just going to have to track it sort of manually. But at least that feature in Coinbase makes it a little easier. Now you may be wondering, why do I even need to have cryptocurrency for my business? Well, if you're like me, with my company, Ethos Dia, I've got cash. I've got business account cash that's sitting there. And right now, inflation is running probably about 10%. So every year that goes by right now, my business is losing 10% of its cash value due to inflation. Cryptocurrencies are, in essence, real currencies. And as such, they can hedge against other currencies like the US dollar. And they can provide a little bit of buffer against inflation and, let's just say, general uncertainty in the world. The other benefit of holding cryptocurrency in a business account or for the business is that the cryptocurrency itself can appreciate. So you might have heard in the news a couple months back, Elon Musk bought a bunch of Bitcoin for Tesla. And I think he bought it around $30,000 for Tesla. And then he sold it somewhere probably around in the 50s or 60,000. So the business made millions of dollars just trading its cryptocurrency that it had on its corporate balance sheet. So, I mean, what can you do with an extra $30 million or so? Well, you can buy new plants. You can buy capital equipment, all kinds of things. Just think of what you can do. And you can think about this on a much smaller scale if you have a small business, right? Maybe it's a couple extra $1,000 you can make from cryptocurrency just by holding it. So it's a good thing to have, I think. Now, I don't recommend rolling the dice with the corporate funds and throwing it all on the Dogecoin. No. Don't do that. But have a mix of Bitcoin for sure. Bitcoin is basically the most steady of the coins. A lot of institutions are in it, so I think it's got the most staying power of them. But then number 2, I would have some Ethereum because that's used for smart contracts and NFTs. And then you can spread it out against the other, smaller altcoins like GRT, ADA, which is Cardano. So, and do your own research on this, but I think it's a good thing to have a mix of cryptocurrencies in your business holdings. What else can you do with cryptocurrency for your business? Well, you can offer products as NFTs or non-fungible tokens. So if you have some physical goods to sell, like let's say you're an artist and you have some artwork, you can throw that up on the blockchain and collect cryptocurrency, specifically Ethereum, for your business products. And art is perfect for this. You might have seen this in the news with artwork. And it works really well for collectibles because you can prove ownership. So with the blockchain, it allows basically like a digital worldwide distributed database that has a ledger and a record of everyone who has owned a specific product or piece of property. And NFTs allow people to show off the goods that they own in sort of an online gallery in their wallet, in their crypto wallet. So now that NFTs are so hot, your business can offer this. You can jump on the bandwagon right now, and basically, let's say you had artwork that was worth maybe $40. Well, maybe as an NFT, maybe it's worth $400. Who knows? Maybe people just want to buy it, right? I mean, you can run some Google AdWords ads on it and direct it to a certain demographic, and drive them to your website where you have NFTs for purchase, collectible items. And hey, they'll be like, I just saw this piece of artwork on the web and it looks pretty good to me. I mean, I've seen a lot of artwork that is selling on as NFTs. Very basic artwork going for a lot of money. So, it could be just one of these things where it's just a cool factor. Like, remember when DVDs came out? I don't know if you remember, but it was pretty cool having a DVD, right? Even if the movie kind of sucked, well, you've got this like perfect digital copy of a movie that you could play 24/7, and you don't have to rewind the tape to play it or any of that nonsense, and it's just perfect. And it has some really cool like album cover graphics on the front there, and they were so small, right? And they were just very convenient, right? It took up a lot less space than VHS tapes at the time. So that's something your business can do. You can offer products as NFTs. Another cool thing you can do with cryptocurrency is accept cryptocurrency as payment for goods on your website. So if you have PayPal will let you do this. And so just do some research on it with the platform that you're using. But it's getting more popular now. And a lot of people may just for the cool factor just want to pay for things with cryptocurrency just to say that, hey, I did it, right? So why not offer products for sale where you can accept cryptocurrency? So now that you're excited about cryptocurrency for business, you might be thinking, well, gee, where do I start with this? What kind of tools can I use? Well, one tool I found that's really helpful is called tradingview.com. So basically, if you're familiar with Yahoo Finance, it's sort of like a finance portal that gives you information on stocks, and it gives you all the details like the market cap of the stock, insider activity, insider sales, and things like that. TradingView has all that information, but for cryptocurrencies, as well as stocks also, and there's also a community there, so you can follow people. It's also like a social media network, so you can follow people that do technical analysis on cryptocurrencies, and they share their thoughts and opinions and projections where it's going. So really cool site, and it works great on the web. They have like a desktop app, and they have a mobile app and all that kind of thing. So do check that out. So right now we're still early days for cryptocurrency. Like I said, you can't really open a business account for crypto. Because normally, like for a business account, you can get a business account for a checking account. You can get a business credit card. You can open up a brokerage account to trade stocks with a business. But cryptocurrency, everything is so new right now. Things are happening so fast. Everything is so volatile. So things have probably got to calm down a bit for this to kind of normalize, and for people to see it as a true asset class. It's pretty much there right now, but I feel like we still have a few more years to go on this. But you want to be early on this because things are moving so fast. So at least so you could sleep at night and say, hey, you know what? I didn't miss the train. I've got some cryptocurrency for my business, and you know what? If it goes up, that's awesome, and my business is going to be worth more. And if it goes down, well, hey, at least you know, at least you tried. At least you should have some cash to offset the lower value of the cryptocurrency, and you can maybe use some of that cash that you had left over to buy more cryptocurrency lower. So I'm a big believer in hedges. It's helped me throughout my life, and it's kept my business going strong. And one final tip: dollar cost average. Just keep buying the cryptocurrency. Just buy little bits, maybe once a month. And so you'll always get in at a good price. So if you buy a cryptocurrency that's $100 today and it's $50 3 months from now, well, you bought some at 100 and you'll buy some at 50. And then maybe it'll recover and you'll buy some at 75. So at least you never get screwed if you buy using dollar cost averaging. I want to thank you for listening. And please rate, review, and subscribe. The It's Your Business podcast with Ken Mariko. I always hear people say, rate, review, subscribe. What is rating? Well, if you go into iTunes, you can just click a button for the stars. Just, hey, click that 5-star button. That's all you got to do. That's all I'm asking. So stay tuned. I plan to update this podcast more frequently. It's a whole new rebranded podcast. It's My Business with Ken Mariko. It's a new podcast. Used to be the Ken Mariko podcast. Still me, Ken Mariko. He's still here. Got one last favor. Go to kenmariko.com and get on my email list. Until next time, and I wish you keep your business your business.